Welcome, welcome. We are on Treehouse number 4, our last one. I did go through and I colored everything that was green and everything that was going to be wood. So that part is done. If you want to see how to do the trees, just look back into 3 or 1, and the trees are done in there. And the leaves, I just simply used Kelly green and true green on the leaves. I just did half of them and then I did the other half. So now we're looking to do our house. And so I'm thinking, let me pull this across. We have a purple and a blue. We have a beautiful sky blue and pink. And let me tell you the story. I colored this one with Charisma Red, which no matter how many times I went over it with white, it ended up more like a fuchsia red. So what I did is I took my eraser and I erased it all. And many times, as I've said before, the color underneath ends up being the perfect color. And that's exactly what I did, because I didn't want it to be such a bright color. So I just erased it all, and it turned out to be the perfect pink, if you can believe that. And this one, we've made blue and teal. And the first one I didn't film, but it is ochres and wood colors, because I thought it was more like a little wood cabin. And that's what I did. And I did the leaves in this tree, except for a little tiny bit of turquoise in the leaves. But that's what we've done so far. And we're back right here. I'm just going to get my light on it better. And I'm thinking about this cream color. So I'm going to turn my book sideways so that I can go back and forth. And I'm just going to come in with this cream and see if I like it. It may be too light, but we'll see, because we'll highlight it with something else. I'm just going to go down to the windows. Just like that. I used to always like a little yellow house. I don't know why, but I did. So now let's find and I'm sticking with Prisma, even though I really want to add other pencils to it. Okay, so now I also have this sand. These two are pretty good together. So I'm going to just start doing the highlight, or the shadow, I'm sorry. And then I'm going to come across each one of the panels and at the ends. And I think that will give our little house a nice little shade. Okay. So I think think we'll just go ahead and just do this one. The little bird's eye view. Little house with the sand. And to me, these are really more yellow. And I like that shade. Okay. So let's work on down the line on our little house. I guess you can see it fine. I don't have to move it. We're going to go ahead and color. I'm saying this is siding. It could have been a little wood house, but this one is, I'm making it like it's siding. Let's see. This must be like the foundation, so I'm going to just let that go for now. Just like that. And I think these are like wrought iron, so I'm going to color yellow in there as if we're seeing through and seeing the house. That's my idea. Now, I don't think I've seen these tree houses. Maybe I have. But I was thinking, I don't think I've seen these tree houses colored yet. But then, what do I know? I just discovered coloring at Christmas. So I haven't even been coloring but a few months, really. It'll be December, January, February, March, April, May, June. So 7 months. So I've got some under my belt. But then I have pretty much done art since I was a little girl. I loved it. I think we're going to do behind this little thing too. This is kind of a wrought iron look. So on these little panelings, I'm going to make them, even though they look wood, I'm just going to say they're going the opposite way. And I'm going to use, this is sand. Yep, it's sand. Like that. So now we got to come back here and highlight our little slats. Which gives this little house more color. And I did say we're using Prisma, right? I'm sure I did, but if not, I'm using Prismacolors. And I think, yeah, let's go ahead and make this foundation this color too. Just making sure I'm in the, so I don't know what that is, but we're going to make it, I think it's just all little slats. So we're going to make it the same color like that. I'm not sure what this is. So let's say it's a piece of this siding here. Okay. And I'm going to make the door this color also. So I'm going to give it a good little scrub to make it good and dark. We'll figure out what to make them in a second. How's that? That looks good, huh? All right, so I'm thinking about whether I should do this in the wood tones, which maybe I will. Just maybe. But I think we'll, let me sharpen my pencil. I got me some nice cold orange juice, Minute Maid. I think sometimes you drink or eat something because your body needs something. Maybe it's vitamin C my body needs. I'm not like a strong orange juice drinker. It's not a part of my regular anything. And that looks cute, doesn't it? I'll come back to this. I'm thinking. Oh, we got another little bird here. I don't know that I noticed him before. I think this is just a peak decoration, maybe, huh? Do the inside like that. Okay, back to our little door. So I think we're going to do our Kelly green. On this little decoration part. And then let's see if this will work. the true green. It's good enough, huh? So what colors should we make our curtains? I'm thinking, that's what I thought. So, lay the yellow down. And how about if we make them a green? What do we got here? Light green. I liked it where she blacked the windows out and you don't have to think about it. I think that's the only curtains we have. So let's see if this is a little darker. And what is this? True green. Some of these colors are so close together that you can't hardly tell the difference. And so let's start working on these, and I need to find, okay, they're all over here. There it is, slate green. I'm going to sharpen it. And I think we'll do a little basket. Just go over the lines. And then we'll just go real lightly in between. And then I'm going to just shade it a little bit. Okay. And I think that's wood. I'm looking at some of my other, yeah, I think this is a piece of wood. So let's do our little pipes. With this slate green. It's not slate green, it's slate gray. Sorry. I'm just going to lightly color it in. And then I'm going to come down the sides and make it darker across the top. Partway through the center. And try to leave the center open a little bit for a highlight. Like that. And I bet you this is all metal too. And we'll make our little flagpole. Slate green. Like that. And then I'm going to come in here with these lime peel and do these little leaves on her little flag. Like that. Okay. And then I'm going to find all of my wood colors again. So I've got a goldenrod, mineral orange, and my pumpkin. And these are my colors I love to use for my wood on this page. I'm just going to go with this goldenrod because it's more of a yellow. And I'm going to come back with my pumpkin orange. And I'm just going to highlight this little guy. Just on either side. And you can come back with your goldenrod and just blend it. Oops. Okay, and for sure this is wood. And these got some little stickers or something. And I'm going to come back in with my pumpkin orange. And just finish letting some of that shine through. And I'm going to sharpen that too. And just giving it a little bit on the side. And then I'm going to take my pumpkin orange because it's my darkest and I want to just do my roof. And I think that's what our roofs will be. Just like that. And I think that'll be pretty. And I think I'll just highlight a little bit more. We've made all of our little birds different colors. I think more or less whatever color they're close to, they take on that color. So let's do our little bird. With our sand. Let's see if I can get his little beak. Okay, and I got out a line right there. Okay, and So where is our, here, same color as our curtains. Let's use our true green. Just a little bit more on his tail. And that makes him pretty. So now, taking our dark pumpkin orange again. And I think that really helps make this little roof stand out. Okay, let's do this roof. And do we want to do the bottom? Yeah, we do. We'll do the little planks underneath in a lighter color. So I'm going to do around the door. And you can tell by how much you push, how many little crumbs you get. That's how I know I'm pushing too hard. I don't need to. I think that looks nice for a tree house. It brings up the colors nicely from the tree in the woods below. And I like how that trellis looks. All right, where's my little brush? Like that. And I think let's do our little flag. We're just going to do it in our sand. Like that. That looks good. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, we could take our goldenrod and give it a little bit of shading if we want. Kind of like that. Maybe just a little bit in these little just to give it a little bit of a shadow. Okay, and we might as well just do these in this. I could do it black or something. I don't want it dark after everything else is light. And we could do this little window like this because like that. Make it darker like that. Then, what do we got? Our little door handle left. Get all this stuff out from under my book. All right, so we got a few more little houses down here. And we're doing good on time. So I'm going to make the little door handle this color, which was the sand, and I'm going to use the goldenrod because it's a little bit darker for the plate. And you can do a little shadow if you want. Okay, so now we got this. To me, it looks like a little trailer, or you've seen those little cafes that look like the 50s. So that's what it looks like to me. So I'm going to do the fence in the goldenrod. And I think I'm going to put these down. Let go. And I think we're going to do it in another color. Something. Wonder if this. Yeah, that will be too dark. I'm looking for something lighter. How about blush pink? What will that look like? I don't have hardly any corals or I got salmon. I could try these two together and see what happens. So we're going to use blush pink for the outer edge. blush pink for the trim. Salmon pink, I'm sorry. Like that. Maybe it's a little church. Okay. So let's do the opposite on this little house. Maybe it's the parsonage. It's a very colorful little village here. So I think we'll do this color too. And let me sharpen this one. So we're going to do these little and we can do the trim. That. Okay. So what I was thinking, we'll come back to this. I wanted to do the lime peel for the little house. I like pink and greens together. I saw a girl years ago. She had a pink blouse and a avocado colored skirt and jacket, and I thought that looks so pretty. And ever since then, I'm like, I love pink and green. So should we make the roof that color, or maybe we should come into what are we using here? Mineral orange. think that'll tie it all together. I did get a new color book. This afternoon I'm going to go through it page by page. I think it's going to be just something silly and something fun. Okay. Now I saved this little bunny down here. I guess it's a bunny. So I'm going to take my light gray because if I make him all white, you're not going to be able to see him. But we're just going to give him a little bit of a look. So now I'll take the white just right in here and see if I can whiten it up. Okay, I like that. So now we got this little piece, and that's what I was debating on, whether to make it like this or that. So I think we'll just do the pink. Colored in, then we'll take the peach and go around that. Like that. And then we're going to take our goldenrod and just do our roof the same as we did that one. And we'll do this little roof. Keep it light too. I think we'll do the door. Like that. Let's do the peach down at the bottom. Okay. And then we need to do the little let's just pick orange mineral. Do that like that. I'm going to go across these little guys. Like that. And that's getting pretty cute. So let's see if we can do little doorknob that may or may not work. But I'm going to just work on this little door a little bit more. Like that. Well, we're almost done. All right, we got one more little tree house here. And I'm just looking around to see what other colors we could make it. So what if we bring back in our slate gray? For some of it. There's a plant growing through it. I don't know. Is it like a jungle gym that they crawled up on or what? Maybe that's how they get to the next story. All right, and I'm going to go ahead and make this gray, blue, gray, slate gray. Okay. Well, I think we'll just continue. And then we got to find a trim color and a roof color. Okay. I think I don't know if this will be too much. I don't like that. So, what do I like? This is my last choice. Well, this says it's just plain pink. So I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to have to get this blue off of here. And I think that's what we'll finish up our little trim in. Okay. I'm going to do the roof in pink. Like that. And then I'm going to take my slate gray and go across. Like that. And I'll just go over my little door. Like that. Okay. So now, the thing I have left to do is the green down in here. And this is Kelly green, yep. Just letting it get darker and lighter. Since I don't want it solid. Oops. And our little village, except for our sky, is coming to a conclusion. Okay. I'm going to take the jade green now and just run through all of the grass. More or less when the light spots are is what I'm going to get. And I don't have to do them all. I guess I could have done this off camera before I started all of this, but we're doing okay. I'm still leaving some. So it gives some highlights. So now I'm moving all of my pencils out of the way. I'm going to give it all a good brush. And I see we've colored everything. Oh, let me get you up higher, and we're going to do the sky. Okay, that should help. So now, oops, get my chalk out. And some little cotton. If anybody hasn't watched all of my boxes, I've got castle art in this one. Get that up out of the way. I keep, there it is. I've been looking for this. This is to my X-Acto knife. Oh my gosh. I have looked everywhere. I looked under everything. Okay. So we'll put it on the bottom instead of the top. So anyway, that's where I keep my pastel, soft pastels. And so I think we just got to figure out what kind of a sky do we want. And I think at the very top, I'm going to put just a little bit of the darker blue. And you may not see all the way across. I will try my best. Do not put too much dark color on at a time, because sometimes it's really dark. And all I'm doing is making little circles, because I don't want it to be and I don't want it on my house, which I got it on my house. So I'm going to try. See if a little water will take it off. And it won't, so be careful. Don't get it on your houses. And if you just tap it, you can pick it up. I'm just making little, what might look like swirly clouds. And I'm going to come back to that because I got it too dark right there. I'm not pressing, I'm just barely. Got it pretty dark right there. But if you just tap it, you can pick it up. So I want white to show through. And it'll look like little swirling clouds. Okay, now let's come back. I'm going to just brush it off because I will come back and with a wet rag and clean off my desktop. Oh, I'm going to press really hard and try. Just to let and sometimes you can take your kneaded bread eraser and pick up a lot of it. Let's make sure you can see that part. Yeah, you can. And it will take out some of the darkness. Let's see if we can get it off of our house. I should have thought about that first. So I'm just letting this pick up some of it so it more looks like. And then you just squish this thing around. Okay, so we just want it to look like we have little clouds all over in the background. If you take off too much, you can put it back. But basically, we're done. I hope you've enjoyed these tree houses and how we've done them. And if you like it, I hope you will give me a thumbs up, a like, because it's like helps my channel to grow, because then other people and the algorithm will, which I thought, what is it? World is an algorithm. Well, it's how they do things now. And it tells other people that people like my video, and it will recommend it to more people. So if you like it, will you please give me a thumbs up? And if you aren't subscribed, would you consider subscribing? That very much helps too, to build my channel up, because everything helps for YouTube to show my channel in more places. And that's basically what leaving a comment does, putting a like up does, watching the video all the way through does. It just, all of it helps. And I know you all do such a wonderful job, and I thank you for it. And I thank everyone who is subscribed and everyone who's just watching, just because you want to watch. So whatever your choices are, I appreciate you. And if no one's told you today that you're an amazing, wonderful person, I want to tell you today that you are. And not to ever, ever put yourself down. Just keep on keeping on. Just find someone today to just, even if it's just giving them a smile, be kind to one another today. And let's make this world a better place. And let me see if I can get you up a little higher and see if you can see the whole page. Well, there you go. I think this little city turned out so cute. Let me know what you think. Have a wonderful day.